So that shiny new game just came out, Granblue Fantasy Relink, and you want to know if it's worth your time, right? Well, let's take a look at the game for some first impressions. Keep in mind this is not a full review, this is a quick look at the game. I played the game for around an hour and a half, so I'll show some footage of the game while describing it and giving a few thoughts on it. First off, I've never seen these games before, so I don't know any of the backstory leading up to this point in the series. I just happened to come across this game and thought it seemed worth it to check out. Alright, to start off, you select a male or female character, and then you change your name to whatever you want. The game begins on an airship named the Grand Cipher. You go around talking to your crew because apparently you're the captain, and then some monsters attack. You have a couple attacks that you can do, as well as dodging and blocking. Then Lyria holds out her hand and your character grabs it, and she summons the mother of all dragons out of her necklace. I mean, this thing is huge and super powerful. As it turns out, and I learned later on, Lyria saved your character's life before and gave up half of her life to save you. So you both share a life force and are now bonded as one, or something along those lines. She seems to be able to control different beasts, but in the hour and a half I played, I only ever saw her control that dragon in the beginning. After her dragon wins the day, it suddenly turns against all of them. It seems that the dragon is acting strange, and this is very out of character for it, and what's happening is not normal. I fought it for a while, and then Lyria eventually gets it back inside of her necklace, though she then faints and falls over the edge of the airship. My character and the little dragon Vern both try to help, but they end up all falling to the ground. You and Vern are together, and this is where I got to walk around. This game is not open world, it seems to be pretty linear, aka you just follow the path. There's a few side paths here and there, those usually have chests or something like that. The graphics are overall okay, I mean it's an anime art style, but some of the environmental stuff looks kinda bad, like the grassy area in the beginning. So you catch up to and then save Lyria, and then a big boss comes out, but luckily the rest of the crew also shows up. One thing I found out while fighting is that blocking, it blocks everything. I wasn't injured in the slightest. Blocking seems pretty OP. Also, your crew members' attacks are quite good. Their AI is pretty good at battle. You have skilled attacks that do more damage, as do your teammates. You can even sync up all of their attacks at once. So after you defeat the big boss, all of you then head over to the nearby town. And I'm now realizing as I edit that I spent the majority of my hour and a half in this town. There's a shop to purchase or trade items, there's a blacksmith to increase your weapon level, and then I talked to several people here in this town, which is why it took so long. Also here is several side quests, as well as a quest board area. At the quest board you can start quests on your own, start your own online session, or join someone else's online session. A few other things to know is that you can also upgrade both your crew members' weapons and their skills, and you can even play as them, which is the incentive to rank them up, I guess. So you meet Roland, and then he has to go off to help people. There's a primal beast causing tornadoes or something like that, and you and your crew volunteer to go as well. I switched to a different character for this mission just to try it out. Overall, the game's not bad. If I were to describe it though, I'd probably call it cute, or words similar to that. It just has that kind of vibe to it. The fighting, the story, all of it's alright. No complaints from me. I mean, none of it was amazing or stood out, but yeah, this game's just decent all around. It's good. Though that's my personal opinion. Whether or not this is your type of game, I'll see you on the next one.